Hey there. I just wanted to make a video for you guys. I've had a lot of questions about my phase one protocol using the Healthy Habits Kit. And I just kind of wanted to go over with you the safest way of starting a wellness protocol. If you're curious, if you're already on phase one and sort of like the why, or to help you gear up for phase three, which I'll talk about later, which is our cleanse. So, who would benefit from starting a wellness protocol? So, if you are a person that suffers from pain issues, you have low immune system, you have hormone imbalances, you have mind mood imbalances, decreased metabolism and fatigue, and digestive issues, you are definitely somebody who could benefit from starting the Healthy Habits Kit and just starting a baseline foundational protocol for yourself. There's no reason why we should feel bad and tired every day. So basically, a lot of people ask, like, well, I eat really well. Why do I need supplements? Do I need, or even do I need supplements? And unfortunately, the answer is yes. So 9 out of 10 adults don't even meet the recommended daily allowances of vitamin D and E. And 50% of adults don't meet the recommended daily allowances of vitamin A and calcium magnesium. And part of that is unfortunately due to our soil depletion. And so as the plants are growing, they're unfortunately just not getting the nutrients that they used to get in the soil. So I went to a lecture one time, and the doctor who was talking about why we needed supplements, and specifically why we needed these LLD supplements or lifelong vitality, she was saying that it would take something like 12 oranges in order to get the optimal daily allowance that you get when you take the vitamins. And like, nobody's going to eat 12 oranges a day, right? Like, I know that I'm not. Nobody else is going to either. So why do we want optimal, why do we need vitamin D? So vitamin D is essential for immunity. It keeps our bones strong, our muscles, and like, most importantly, it helps us avoid type 2 diabetes and hypertension. And it helps us lose weight and battle depression. So who knew, right? Vitamin A and vitamin E have really strong cancer properties as far as prevention, and delays the graying process, right? Aging, prevents cholesterol, and fights osteoarthritis inflammation. So if you are a person that is prone to bone disease or are feeling the effects already, then you would really benefit from starting a wellness protocol. And then we all know why we need calcium and magnesium, right? Okay. So another question that I get is like, why can't I just buy my vitamins at Rite Aid? And basically, less expensive vitamins, they use lower quality um, ingredients, basically, or sometimes the ingredients are artificial. And that is not why we're doing this. We want to be getting our vitamins from whole foods and from good quality vitamins. And then sometimes when you buy those really high end vitamins, they actually have mega doses in them, which your body can't metabolize. So you end up peeing them out right away anyways. I've had that happen to me before. So what's the baseline of optimal health? So I have our phase one protocol. And if you were just going to start with a baseline of, if you had no other products on your shelf and you were just down to these, this is what you would need just to at least maintain optimal health levels of your vitamins. And that's with our lifelong vitality pack. That's the 3 vitamins that you're seeing right there, your Terrazyme, and a citrus oil in your water. So let me break this down for you. So the Microplex, this is a whole food multivitamin and mineral complex. So normally when we eat our food, we provide our bodies with the vitamins and minerals that we need at the peak levels, but we want to be at optimal levels. We want those 12 servings a day. And unfortunately, our modern diet just doesn't give us that. We're busy, we work a lot. Convenience foods are really easy, right? I do it myself. I don't home cook every day, even though I should. And so I just want to make sure that I'm providing my body with the 12 servings a day. And then the next one that we would take is the E omega, and this is our omega fish oils. So these come from land and sea omegas. So there's some like algae and stuff in here too. There's so many health benefits to omegas. So omegas fight depression and anxiety. They support optimal eye health, which I need as I grow older, promote brain health. There's done studies that if you use omegas while you're pregnant, that babies had higher intelligence, they had better communication and social skills. Who knew? You have improved risk factors for like cardiovascular issues. So it actually helps you to raise the good cholesterol and keep the bad cholesterol and the plaques out. And it helps lower your risk for metabolic syndrome, which is basically the medical profession's word for obesity, is a metabolic syndrome. And then the most important one, it fights and reduces inflammation in your body. So this is basically for inflammation is pain, but it's also inflammation in your brain, which is causing the anxiety and depression. And it can reduce the long-term inflammation that makes us more prone to certain cancers. And it helps reduce heart disease, which we talked about, which is inflammation. And it can also help fight some autoimmune diseases. And then the third one is like the fire extinguisher that supports the omegas in putting the fire out. So this thing just comes in with like the super hose. This alpha CRS, this is a antioxidant complex. It has 19 different herbs and supplements in it that are essential for detoxification. So this is like your liver support, and we need liver support every single day to keep that inflammation down. I could go through these herbs one-on-one, but the one that stood out to me was milk thistle, and that really helps support your liver with detox. So yeah, that's why it's in the pack. And then another part of our baseline is our Terrazyme. These are our digestive enzymes that we are going to and need to be taking every single day, especially as we age, to help us digest our food properly. So as we age, our normal enzymes that we create in our stomach start to decline just naturally as we get older. And as we, eat crap food, and maybe we like the alcohol and all that kind of stuff, right? So as we're starting our new wellness journey, we need to support our gut because we're experiencing digestive problems. So there is protease in here, amylase, lactase, which helps you digest milk products. There's anti-gluten enzymes in here if you have gluten sensitivity. There's sucrase, which helps to convert the sucrose into fructose into glucose, which if you didn't have glucose, you wouldn't be walking right now. So we need glucose every second of every single day. And and it just helps with that process. So if you struggle with any digestive issues, you must take that to support you. It'll help so much. And then the last thing is a citrus oil. Tangerine, they have in the Healthy Habits Kit, because tangerine, apparently out of all the citrus oils that doTERRA has, is the one that supports the liver detox pathways the strongest. And so that's why they've added that into that pack. So how do you use oils, right? That's another question that you get from people who are beginners. You can use them aromatically, so you put them in a diffuser. You can use them topically on your skin. I like to put my oils on the bottom of my feet, on the back of my neck, on my belly. And then you can take them internally, which is what I encourage people to start doing in phase 1. Not only the citrus, right? That's foundational baseline, if that's all you're going to do. But I like to have people doing the frankincense making a frankincense citrus tea in the morning to help with cellular and antioxidant, support. And then you have your balance and your lavender for stress and sleep. And you have your on guard for immune support. And I'll go over that. That's in the protocol. I won't go deep into that because that's just the oil stuff. So, because we were talking baseline. All right. So the majority of people who start taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack, or LLV, they start feeling increased energy. I hear that a lot. Their bowel movements start to improve, and they start feeling like decreased anxiety if they're more on the anxious type, or if they run more in the depression type, they start feeling, because of those energy that they're getting, they start feeling better. So that's great. So how do you work up to the full dose of LLV, right? We want to do this safely. So a full dose of LLV is 4 of these a day, 4 capsules of these a day, 4 capsules of these a day. That sounds like a lot. And it is a lot for a lot of people. And so what I do in my phase 1 protocol is I start everybody out on a half a dose, which is 2 capsules of each a day. So you start out at 6 pills total, not counting the Terrazyme. But you start with your half dose. You can split it up where you can take one, one of each at breakfast and then one of each at lunch, or you can do them like I do and just do them all at breakfast because I just want to get it over with. And then after you do that for 2 weeks, you start tuning into your body and ask yourself how you're feeling. So like, how's your bowel movements? Have they improved? How's your energy? Are you having less skin eruptions? So that's sort of like your clue that it's okay to move up to the next level, which is 3 of each of these a day, right? 4 is the full dose. So we start at 2, we're feeling better, we're moving up to 3 a day. Again, you can split them up between breakfast and lunch, whatever's easiest for you. And ride that out for 2 weeks. And if you're still feeling great, then try moving up to the full dose. Now, some people, they need a little bit more support and they need to go slower. And if that's the case, then you can come down. If you're starting at 2, move back down to 1 a day. Do that for 2 weeks. Tune in, see how you feel. If you start feeling increased energy, start feeling better, your bowel movements are leveling out, then go up to the 2 times a day, 2 capsules a day, and just start working your way up again, right? You can always pull back. We want to do this safely. We don't want to overwhelm ourselves because that's what happens with cleanses, right? It's too much too soon. So for instance, what if you are a person who it is too much too soon? And some of you could be. So if you have a history of being on a lot of pharmaceuticals in the past because of pain or whatever, and you're doing this as a route because you don't want to do pharmaceuticals or you're just not working anymore, you want to do something new. If you're newer to natural medicines, so if you've not taken supplements before, if you have a lot of health challenges, and that could be anything. If you have rheumatoid arthritis, if you have hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism and those kinds of things, you might want to go a little bit slower. And also, like, if you have really intense like celiac and digestive issues and that kind of stuff, then you would be considered too sensitive. And also, just if you're older and you have a lower metabolism, you just need to go slower. We want to do this safely, right? We don't want to overwhelm ourselves. So there's a protocol for that. But oh yeah, so like symptoms, if you are taking the dose and you realize that you need to scale down, right? You're not feeling the good energy, you're having skin interruptions. So you're having more pimples, you're having constipation or diarrhea, those 2 things. That's telling you that you need to scale back. Or if you're just a hypersensitive person and you know that you have a lot of food allergies and all of that stuff, and you just want to really play it safe, we have an alternate protocol. So this is what we use for very sensitive people. And doTERRA has a wonderful children's vitamin line, which we can take as an adult. Why not, right? So the A to Z vitamins, they are chewable, and you do 2 tablets a day. So they're chewable. You're already breaking them down, easier to digest. The IQ omega, that's the fish oil, and it's in liquid form. So some people are like, oh, I don't want to eat fish oil. That sounds gross, but this has wild orange in it. And if that's even still too much for you, you can add some of your On Guard to that and just put it like in some applesauce or put it in a smoothie, and that will help mask that taste for you. Your Terrazyme, God love Terrazyme. We all need our digestive enzymes. Dr. Josie, she's the one that made these slides. It says 5 times a day. On my protocol, I have it being 3 times a day because I think that 5 would be optimal when you're really like doing your cleanse. But for now, 3 times a day is fine. You take one when you wake up in the morning and you're having your frankincense citrus tea. You take one with lunch, and then you take one at night before you go to bed on your empty stomach, because at night, that's when all your healing is happening in your gut. So you want those enzymes in there, like doing some work. And then PB Assist Junior, guys, probiotic. I cannot say enough about these. I take these all of the time because they're portable and they taste like strawberry pixie sticks, and your kids will love them. So, and you can take them as many as you need a day. Like I was out with my girlfriends a couple weeks ago and I ate something at a restaurant that did not agree with me, and I had to go to the bathroom like 4 times during the 2 hours that we were there having dinner. It was terrible. And all I could think about was wishing that I had my PB Assist in my purse because I didn't have any in there. It was a bummer. Yeah, your citrus oil, right? They're foundational. So we've got our tangerine. You're going to eat half of or drink half of your body weight in ounces of water. So everybody get a water bottle that you love, stainless steel, put your favorite stickers on it, put your Hurtful Heathen seasonal stickers on it, cover that thing, make it yours, have it be with you all of the time. And then we have enteric coated peppermint, which is also going to support your digestive enzymes and that whole process. Enteric coated basically means that the supplement is going deep into your intestines before it breaks open. And because that's where the nitty gritty is happening, and that's where it needs the most support, is like deeper down into the gut. And then we're just going to use topically on the bottoms of the feet twice a day, Zendocrine, which is our liver detox oil blend that doTERRA makes, and lavender. So that's where we're going to start there. And then so people ask like, well, how long do I have to do this if I'm on the sensitive protocol? And basically you should like work with me or work with your whoever is getting you started with this that you trust in our Oil Mavens group, and just check in and we can talk about your symptoms. But basically questions you can ask yourself is my energy improving? And then are my bowel movements normal? So like less odor, are they well formed? Do you feel complete after you've gone? And then if that's the case, then you can start moving into actually taking the Lifelong Vitality adult supplements, so to speak. Right. So that's basically how to start a wellness protocol and how to get ready for doing a deeper cleanse, which I will go into in another video, and I will actually be hosting a cleanse soon. But yeah, if you're ready to start and you want to start feeling awesome, please get in touch with me. I can get you set up with a wholesale account because retail is for suckers. We are not buying this stuff at a doctor's office. No way. Join my Oil Mavens group. That's where all the fun happens. It's a great group of women. We're learning from each other. We're sharing ideas. We're cooking together. I've got doctor friends that are going to be coming on and doing doc talks. We're doing wellness challenges, just fun stuff to make this fun. and just learn how to take better care of ourselves and win some prizes. So thanks so much for joining me. And yeah, I want to see you in the Oil Mavens. And take care and contact me if you want to get started and want to feel awesome.